Are you looking for a straightforward, functional exercise that will strengthen your legs and hips and help you avoid falls? Then this short video is for you. I'm Chris Cinnamon, head instructor at Chicago Tai Chi and author of Tai Chi for Balance, How to Stay on Your Feet and Avoid Falls. At Chicago Tai Chi, we help adults move their bodies, deeply relax, and achieve vibrant health. As we age, an important part of achieving and maintaining vibrant health is avoiding falls, the number one cause of injury in older adults. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through the simple exercise I recommend to every student and client concerned about balance or falling. It's called the chair squat. Plus, at the end of this video, I'll show you how you can use the chair squat as an ongoing test of your risk of falling. So you'll want to stay with me for that. If you're new here, make sure to click the subscribe button and check the video description for links to more resources. The scientific literature is clear. One of the leading risk factors for falling is loss of leg and hip strength. As we age, we tend to lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia. But to stay on your feet and avoid falls, your leg and hip muscles need to generate force. Weaker muscles generate less force, so you're more likely to fall. Exercises that work the legs and hips counteract that loss of strength. The exercise I'll cover in this video will do just that. So let's begin. I encourage you to grab a chair and join me for some chair squats. I recommend your chair have a firm, flat bottom. If you need to use the arms of a chair to help you get up, then get a chair with arms. I've got these two chairs beside me for this reason. First, I'm going to demonstrate the chair squat without using your arms, and then I'll use these as support to demonstrate a chair squat for those of you that need to use your arms currently to help you get up. So the basic procedure is this: feet parallel, approximately under the knees, establishing a stable, consistent base. Next, I've slid up toward the edge of the chair. Then I bring some pressure into my feet. And then I extend my legs and my hips, and I stand up to the vertical. Then I check in. Am I okay? If the answer is yes, then I go on with what I'm going to do. If the answer is no, then I get back down. And that's an important fall prevention step, because one way people fall, particularly on certain medications, is they might get up and start to do something and then get dizzy and go down. And you don't want to do that. So again, the basic procedure: feet parallel under the knees. Bring a little pressure into your feet. Extend your legs and hips up to the vertical. Check in. Am I okay? If so, carry on. So depending on your leg and hip strength, or depending on the condition of your weight-bearing joints, you might need to use some support. In that case, the procedure is the same, only you use the support of the chair arms. And I encourage you to play around and use the least amount of support that you need, because that's going to increase the amount of muscular work in your legs and hips, contributing to developing greater strength. So the procedure with chair arms would be feet parallel, approximately under the knees, pressure onto the chair arms to the extent you need it, put some pressure into the floor, extend your legs and hips, up you go to the vertical, check in, am I okay? If yes, carry on. So what we'll do now is 5 repetitions. If 5 repetitions is too much, that's okay. Do 1, 2, 3, or 4. What I encourage you to do is feel like you're getting some exercise but not strain. So join me, please. Feet parallel, approximately under the knees. Scooting up toward the edge of the chair. Bring a little pressure into the feet. Press into the floor. Come up to the vertical. Check in. Am I okay? Great. Sit back down. Get your feet organized. Bring some pressure into your feet. Extend your legs and hips. Up you go. Smoothly back down. Check your feet. Bring some pressure into your feet. Extend your legs and hips. Come up to the vertical. Then smoothly back down. Again, check your feet. Get them organized. Bring some pressure into your feet. Extend your legs and hips. Up to the vertical. One more. Smoothly back down. And repeat. So there's 5 chair squats. What I'd like to do now is get into some knee stability issues. Watch my knees. This is what I see a lot in working with older adults with diminished leg and hip strength. I'll see this when they try and do a chair squat. My knees were not stable. They'll collapse in or they'll go one side or the other. So now watch my knees. Pretty stable that time. As you get into chair squats, you want to feel your knees. feel their degree of stability. And if you experience instability as they go up, well, that's something you're going to need to work on. So you can engage the muscles on either side of the legs that will help keep your knees stable as you come up. You may find that you need some additional support to keep your knees stable, and that's okay. Use that support. So the question becomes, how many chair squats should I do? First, establish your baseline. Can you comfortably do 1, 2, 3? Do you need support or not support? So you want to get a sense of where you are now. And then gradually add repetitions. For example, if today you could do 5 comfortably, tomorrow you could try 6. And gradually over time, increase to sets of 10. Once you get to a set of 10, if you're comfortable doing more, then you'll do a set of 10, take a break, and then begin to build the next set of 10. And a weight-bearing exercise like this, for most people, is fine to do daily. If you find you're getting some soreness or discomfort, then you could do it every other day. You want to give it time. Don't strain. Give your muscles time to strengthen, tone, and respond. So with that, let's do one more. Feet parallel, approximately under the knees. Bring some pressure into your feet. Extend your legs and hips. Press into the floor. Come up to the vertical. Check in. Am I okay? If yes, carry on and watch the rest of this video. Next, as promised, I'll show you how you can use the chair squat as an ongoing test of your falls risk. A version of the chair squat is actually incorporated into a clinical test of falls risk called the 30-second chair stand. In short, the 30-second chair stand tests how many chair squats you can do in 30 seconds. Here's an infographic from the CDC with instructions on how you can safely do the test. It also includes a scale based on age and gender and the number of chair stands performed in 30 seconds. For example, if you're a 73-year-old woman and you can do less than 10 chair squats in 30 seconds, you're at an increased risk of falling. If your score falls within the higher risk zone, you can change that with the exercise I taught you today. There you go, the chair squat, a straightforward functional exercise that will keep you on your feet and out of the emergency room.
For links to free resources and information on Tai Chi for balance training with Chris, check the description below this video.